for Professional Hockey League, run by Alex Rottier and Michael Pancheri. And it is going to be a great start to the season here tonight. First game of the season, Team Cheema versus Lab Elite Hockey. It is going to be a great night here. Game number one, opening night here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House here in Newark, New Jersey. Last year, X Hockey Products won the JPL title. So we'll have to see. We won't see them tonight, but we will see them on Thursday, as we'll be streaming most of the games here on the JPL Twitch. Most of these games will be streamed live here on twitch.tv this season. As warm-ups come to a close, we'll have a special ceremony for puck drop here tonight, as it's the opening night, obviously. As we get set to go here for puck drop, as pucks get cleaned up on both sides of the ice. Just going through the rosters right now, Team Cheema with some big players on their team. One big standout, one of the star players for the San Jose Sharks, Kevin LeBanc, coming all the way from San Jose to play here tonight. And then for Lab, a possible future NHLer himself, and Alex Lafreniere, signed with the Kings in April, played at Harvard this past season. A lot of college players on Lab. Same thing goes for Cheema as well. As we get set here for the special puck drop. Nice ceremonial puck drop as we get set for the real puck drop here. Referees whistle the players onto the ice as we get set for the opening draw. First time this summer, the 2023 season. Getting ready for the opening face-off here, and we're off. Cheema win it off the draw. Jason Kai lays it off. Looking forwards. Cheema get it up to Deneen. Streaks into the zone. Feeds it across, but it's broken up in front. Back the other way, Lab trying to go back across. Again with it. Cheema in their own end. Looking for some options. Have to play it back. Stark had it, but lost it. Rubin with it now. In the neutral zone. Lots of space here. As I said before, 4-on-4 hockey. Into the zone now. Burns feeds it across. Finds the pass. Looking for an option. Lab looking to shoot. They try and feed it in front and they score. First goal of the 2023 JPL season goes to Lab Elite Hockey. We'll have to wait to hear who scored that one. It looked like it was deflected in front on that tip-in. But either way, Lab take the lead early here. 17:09 left to go here in the first period. Lindenworth with it, trying to drive into the zone, gets stuck up at the blue line, plays it across. Postma with it, looking for a shot, tipped in front, and they score again! Lab making quick work here of Cheema early. Already up 2-0. Not even 2 minutes into this game. Off the face-off, one back by Lab. Lab played across, Postma with it. Looking for an option, they play the stretch pass. Lindenworth with it. Into the zone, Lab goes, trying to send it forward, goes behind the net now. Kicked out by Cheema. Race for the puck. Postma's going to get there first. Plays it back. They find another player. Lindenworth with it. Sends it to Postma offside. And we're going to get a whistle. Postma just carried it offside there. Just enough for a whistle as Lindenworth had to go off. Off the draw again. Lab with it. Looking to play it up. They find a man. Into the zone. Looking for a shot. Nice little toe drag move in on goal, and Kai makes a save. Yurchuk with it. Dumps it in. Trying to go to work now is Cheema to get back into this one. Robaletti had it for a second, but lost it as Lab now get it back at the blue line, nearly taken away by Cheema, and it is. They try to play it back, but it's not kept in at the point in the neutral zone. Cheema, bit of a miscommunication there as it gets sent back by Lab. Back the other way. Into the zone. Gets tangled up. Yurchuk with it again. Yurchuk sends it up the ice. Streaking in. Deneen with it. Looking for options, all alone. Skates it around. Cycled it right in front into the slot, but no one was home. Cheema still with it now, looking for the cycle here. Deneen with it. Bobbling puck, but is able to keep it in, but Lab pick it up in their own end. Taken away now by Cheema. Poked away, still loose, and that one goes wide. Cheema still in the zone. LeBanc with it. Feeds it across. Big slap shot. That one goes well wide of the net as Lab take it back the other way. Into the zone. That one gets dumped. LeBanc with it. Feeds it up the ice. Deneen has Parker with him, but Parker skates just over the blue line, and we'll get a whistle for offsides. Face-off just outside the Lab blue line. That face-off won by Lab. They play it back. Lab on it again. Able to just barely get it out as LeBanc was pressuring there. Rubin with it now. Into the zone. Looks for a pass across. Bobbling puck goes by Burns. Burns still with it. Look to go to the point. Glove down by Lab and now taken away by Cheema. Cheema, play it to LeBanc. LeBanc into the zone. Looking for the pass. Has Pirtle across. He shoots and it's saved. Big save there by Ryan Kenny, and he makes another one and holds on to it. Two big saves there for Kenny. The Reading Royals goaltender from the ECHL. Cheema with it off the draw. They walk down. LeBanc gets it back. Cycles around at the blue line. Tries to keep it, but he has it poked off his stick. LeBanc again. Sends it up the ice. Cycling around our Cheema into the zone. Pirtle looking for an option. Goes in front, but it's sticked away. Not sure if Kenny got a piece of that. LeBanc with it again. Cheema buzzing now in the zone. Lays it off. At the point, Stark feeds it down low. In front, in the slot, looking for an option. Cheema, big save by Kenny. And he holds onto it on the rebound. $13:55 left to go here in the first opening period of the 2023 JPL season. Face-off won by Lab again. Looking for some options. They find Postma, but it goes through his skates. Lindenworth not going to beat it out as it's going to go all the way down for an icing. Face-off will come back into the Lab zone. Cheema with it. Stark has it poked off his stick. Nice dancing little move there by Cheema. Dancing in front, but it's poked away by Postma. That was Yurchuk who put on the moves there as Lab entered the zone now. That one gets poked away by Fugu. At the point, Lindenworth with it now. Looking for an option. He gets that one blocked, was looking to send it in front. Still with it now, back up to the point. But that one goes through the skates of a Lab player as Postma goes back to track it down. Yurchuk on Postma, trying to get it through, sends it to Lindenworth. He plays it back. Spitzenagel with it, had it, lost it as it's poked away. Yurchuk with it again. Has Deneen with him. Yurchuk keeps it, tried to go to Deneen on the through pass, but it just didn't have enough on it. Robilotti sends it across to Deneen. Deneen, nice little toe drag, tried to go for the second one, but wasn't able to get it back. Yurchuk still there fighting for it as it's sent out by Spitzenagel. Into the zone, that one played back, looking for options. Lab looking to go up 3-0, and that shot goes high wide. Parker, the captain of this Cheema team, lays it off for Deneen, but that one's picked off again by Lab. McKinsley with it, tries to go by Deneen, had it picked off. Cheema with it in their own end. Deneen with it again. Deneen sends it across to Parker. Parker with some room, tries to go for the backhanded toe drag, but he had it broken up. Puck still in the Lab end. Cycled around off the boards. Not going to go far enough as Parker picks it up. Parker across. Cheema still with it in the neutral zone. They send it back. Across the blue line, down low circle. That one's knocked away. Lab with it again. They have that one poked away from each other. Lab still with it, though. Lab get it back. At center ice. Into the zone. Looking for some options. Trying to put a shot on. They do, and a big save there by Jason Kai. The Colgate University goaltender. Big save for him there. It could have been a 3-0 game. Cheema win the draw. Looking for an option. They flip that one up and out. Bouncing puck. LeBanc was there as that one's dumped down by Lab. Kai lays it off for his defenseman. They play it back. Cheema still with it. Pirtle in the zone. All in a zone. Gets it back to LeBanc. LeBanc, nice little move in front. High in the slot. Tried to take the shot, but it was broken up by Burns. Lab again. Burns trying to get to that puck first. He does. At the goal line, still with it now, our Lab. Able to get it back off the poke check. Send it across. Looking for shot option. In tight, Kai makes the save and holds on to it. Good opportunities for both teams here as Cheema has now started to settle down a little bit after that burst right from the start by Lab. LeBanc with it. In the zone. In the high slot. Looks to shoot. That one goes wide. The player gets tripped up. Looked like Lab were trying to call for a penalty there, but still with it. LeBanc looks for an option. Walks in. Takes a slap shot. It gets deflected by Ruben. If that had made its way all the way to the net, that might have been a goal. Had a lot of power on it. LeBanc again. Tries to send a pass down low, and he does. What a pass there by LeBanc. Back the other way now. Lab. Have the extra man with him trailing as that one's broken up. Looking for the change now. LeBanc with it. Has Yurchuk with him. Yurchuk still with it. Cuts into the middle. Tried to play it back for LeBanc, who just wasn't there. Spitzenagel sends it across to Postma. They have 3-on-1 here. In close. In the slot. They fire that one wide. Postma was there for the rebound too, but just couldn't get a stick on it as it bounced off the boards. Cheema with it again. Deneen keeps the puck. Have numbers. Goes to LeBanc. LeBanc walks in. Tried to get the shot off, but it was broken up by a Lab defender. Postma again. Tries to go to Lindenworth. Just able to get it out of the zone, but Cheema get it right back. Yurchuk tries to dump in, and he finds somebody, but it's broken up. He finds it again, though. Lab still with it. Trying to skate this one out. Lindenworth into the zone. Puts the toe drag on and the shot, and that one's saved. Kai with another big save. Fugu, stretch pass. Breakaway chance here for Fugu. Tries to get it, and it's broken up by the defender. And Ryan Kenny made the save as well. Spitzenagel with it. Into the zone. Lays it off Lindenworth. Looking for options. Tried to go back up to the point, but it was broken up as it went sky high. Now poked out by Yurchuk. Taken back by Lab, right at their own blue line. Looking for some options. They lay it off. Wiener with it. Tried to get it down low, but it was broken up. Still cycling around. Tries to go to Sedlak, but wasn't able to handle onto the pass. Wiener still with it again. Goes back up to the point. He gets it back. Low circle, looking for some options. Has the man at the point. He finds him. Cycling. Ruben with it. Walks down low, and he snipes the bottle right off the top of the net, making it a 3-0 lead for Lab. What a shot there. That was an impressive shot there from Michael Ruben. One of the assistant captains for Lab Elite Hockey. Deneen streaking quickly into the zone, drives to the net, and a big save there by Ryan Kenny again. Puck still in the zone. Deneen had it for a second, but now it's broken up by Lab. Still loose. Capello with it, tries to drive wide around Sedlak, and Kenny holds on to the shot. Another big save by Ryan Kenny. 7:16 left to go here in this first period of action. The opening period of play of the 2023 JPL season. Ruben tries to send it across, still with it in the zone. Looking for some options. Lab cycling around now, looking to get a fourth right in front in the slot, and that one's broken up by Deneen. Still in the zone. Sedlak over to Ruben. Ruben drives wide at the goal line, tried to feed it across, but now it's broken up by Cheema. They're able to get it out. Back the other way. Cheema in the zone. They have that one broken up. Still with it. Stark there, loose. That one goes over the bar. At the point, cycled back down low. Looking for options down close at the goal mouth, and that one saved by Kenny again at the side of the net. Puck still in the Lab zone, still loose. Cheema trying to get it back. Sedlak had it picked away, but now he gets it back onto the puck. Trying to get it out, and he can't. Still with it. Nice wraparound pass to send that one across and finally get it out of the zone. Cheema again, though, quickly. Right back in. They fire a backhanded shot. Kenny makes the save. Long stretch pass out. Lindenworth with it. Has McKinley with him. Try to feed it back to Burns. Burns still there. Has Postma with him. Postma trying to get it out. Pinned against the board still. Now it goes lower in the zone as LeBanc is able to pick it up. Plays it back. Looking for some options now. Cheema up to LeBanc, and he's going to be called for offsides, just barely. About 5.5 minutes left to go here in this first period. 3-0 lead for Lab Elite Hockey over Team Cheema. LeBanc with it. Nice little turnaround cutback. Plays it up, looking for some options. Tries to go back to LeBanc. LeBanc still with it. Was looking for the pass to Stark. He finds him. Stark looking for options. Throws that one in on goal, and Kenny makes the save with a rushing Cheema player there. Postma tried to get it out. It was broken up. Still in the zone. Stark with it all alone. Feeds it in front, and it's saved by Kenny. That one's still loose. Careens onto Kenny. He decides to play it quickly, trying to catch Cheema off guard. Back the other way. Lab go. They lay it off. Looking for some options. They find it back in front. That one's poked away by Kai. Still in the zone. Looking for some options. Lab tried to put the shimmy move on there, as that one is going to careen all the way back to Burns. Burns into the zone. Nearly lost an edge there. Lays it off. That one's picked off by Cheema. LeBanc with it. All on his own. Plays it back to Deneen. Deneen with some speed across the blue line. Pulls up at the top of the circle. Tried to go back to LeBanc, but Deneen with it again. Across. Open man for Cheema. They look to score one, and it's saved by Kenny again. Another big save by Kenny. Lab back the other way. Looking for an option. Tries to go to Lindenworth as it's broken up. Spitzenagel still with it. Down low. Tries to go back to Wiener as it's broken up. Lindenworth still fighting for it. Finally gets it back. Sent it in front for Spitzenagel, but it was broken up again. That one down low all alone. Spitzenagel still there. Kai, 2 incredible saves, but it goes in anyway as Lab take the 4-0 lead. Kai left all alone there after 2 great saves. Didn't have his stick either, as Lab take a 4-0 lead. Lindenworth with it. Lab still have it. Nice little toe drag on the pass over to Lindenworth to Spitzenagel. Sends it back across over to Wiener, but he's not ready for the pass. Wiener on it again, cycling around. Getting it back, Cheema. LeBanc with it. Lays it for Deneen. Back to LeBanc. Tries to go to Deneen again, but it hit off a skate. LeBanc gets it back, though, into the zone. LeBanc fires one, and that one goes wide. Careens all the way off the boards. All the way back behind Kai, as Cheema will have to reset here. Stark comes on for Deneen. Yurchuk comes on as well. Yurchuk into the zone. Tries to feed LeBanc, but it's broken up by Lab. Back the other way. McKinley feeds it across the Sedlak. Look to put the backhander on, as that one goes up into the netting, and we'll get a whistle with 2:26 left to go here in the first. Face-off won by Cheema. Trying to get it out, they can't. Rubin still with it at the point. Looks to control, fires one. That one goes over the net. Lab have it pinned just under the hash marks. Now Cheema gain control of it again. Long stretch pass up the ice. That one, Cheema in on goal. Another big save by Kenny on the breakaway. That was on Parker. Had a great opportunity. Fugu still fighting for it as well. At the hash marks. Parker down there too. Ruben back the other way. Ruben lays it off for Shetty. Shot, and they score! Sedlak with the one-timer. A 5-0 lead with 1:39 left to go in the first. Lab are ready for action. Here to start the first game of the JPL 2023 season. Already a 5-0 lead for them. Bouncing puck, taken away back by Lab. Parker was there, but Postma with it now. Plays it up off the boards. Lab have Burns streaking to the net. Burns trying to get a stick on it. He did, and I think Kai got a piece of that as well on the save. Deneen with it. Has Parker, lays it back to him. Parker goes back across, backhanded pass. Broken up by Lab. Back the other way, trying with the dangle in front. Big save by Kai with the pads. What a move by Lab to get in front. But Kai with an even better save. Parker with it. Tried to get on through, but it was broken up by Burns. He turns it around, still with it. Parker getting it back. Looking for options. Has it pinned behind the net. Nearly broken up by Burns, and it is, and taken out of the zone. Lab into the zone, trying for the toe drag again, but it's broken up by Deneen. That one played to Pirtle. As Capfield with him in front, through the leg shot, and it's saved by Kenny. And he gets the rebound as well. What an effort there in front for that through the legs chance. Almost. And a big save by Kenny there as well. .25 seconds left to go here in the first period. Stark throws one in on goal, and that one goes in. Off the redirect in front with 19.4. I think that was Pirtle who got the deflection in front for the first goal of the season for Cheema, making it a 5-1 game. Face-off won by Cheema, sent ahead, but picked up by Lab. Wiener with it, plays it across. Lab just trying to close out this period here, take this one away, maybe get even one more chance, as that one's broken up by Stark. Pirtle had it for a second, 3 seconds, and that will do it for the first period of play between Lab Elite Hockey and Team Cheema. A 5-1 lead for Lab Elite Hockey after the first period. A very, very strong showing, opening period for Lab Elite Hockey. We're going to step aside and take a short break, and we will be back with some more Jersey Pro League hockey. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting here on Twitch.tv. We are here for the second period of action, and we're off between Team Cheema and Lab Elite Hockey. A very, very strong first period for Lab, scoring 5 goals in the first, a 5-1 lead as Cheema got one back with about 20 seconds left in that first period. LeBanc with it. Through the zone, over to Pirtle. Pirtle lays it across. LeBanc tries to fire a shot, and it's saved by Kenny. Big, big save. Kenny's had a few big ones in this one already. 2 on the breakaway. Pirtle with the face-off win. That one's sent up and around and still in the zone by Cheema. Stark tries to get there. He does. Stark tries to go to Pirtle. Dumps it down low. Pirtle with it. Has LeBanc with him. Cycles it back down. LeBanc up to Pirtle. Pirtle crosses up. LeBanc with it again. LeBanc walks in. Feeds it down low. Back to LeBanc, and a big save by Kenny. Still in the zone. Cheema had it. Lost it now. Back the other way. Lab with it. Had it for a second, but it was broken up. 2-on-0. Yurchuk with it on the breakaway. Looks to shoot, fakes it, and it's saved by Kenny again. Yurchuk tried to go 5-hole on Kenny, but closed the door. McKinsley with it. Tries to drive in front, and they score. Sedlak with his second of the game. Another one-timer deflection by Sedlak, making it 6-1 for Lab. What a showing so far from Lab Elite Hockey. Into the zone again. They tried to play it back, but it was broken up. Ruben with it. Skates around in front of Kenny. Cycles back, looking for options now through the neutral zone. Opts to skate in himself. Ruben into the zone, puts a shot on, and it's saved by Kai. He decides to play it quickly. Back the other way. Tried to catch Lab sleeping. Yurchuk had it, lost it, still poked on through. Almost got to the net there, but it was broken up and deflected aside. That one errantly played out by Cheema as Kai goes all the way down to get it in the corner. Long pass up the ice to Deneen into the zone. Deneen pulls up, plays it across, looking for a shot option. That one saved by Kenny again, loose at his pads as Ruben's going to play it. That shot came from Fugu in close. Lab with it into the zone. Pull up at the low hash marks. Back up to Burns at the point, looking for an option. Pulls up. Decides to skate, tries to go down low to the net. Not able to get the shot off our Lab. Tried to find Burns on the other side, but it's broken up by Cheema. Deneen up the ice. Plays it to Yurchuk. Nice little pickpocket. Deneen gets it back. Deneen with it again. Looks to shoot. That one goes over the bar. Hard off the glass as it comes careening all the way out of the zone. Burns with it again. Burns looking for the pass. Takes the shot. It goes wide. Postma corrals it at the point, tries to play it down low, had it knocked away. Burns was there trying to get it back, but it got knocked back to Cheema. Deneen with it, stretch pass. Parker lays it back for Yurchuk. Yurchuk at the point, cycles around, has some time, goes back to Parker, and he fanned on the shot as Kenny dived over to try and make that save, knocked the net off its mooring. So we'll get a whistle. Great opportunity there for Cheema. Parker just not able to get all of that shot. Capello not able to win the draw. Puck sent across. Into the zone. Go Lab. Trying to go through to the net, and that one goes just wide. What a few couple of moves there from Lab. Burns on it. Gets tripped up. Was looking for a call, but back the other way. Capello with it. Has it poked at the blue line. Burns now with it. Plays it across to Postma. Postma tries to go back to Burns. Not able to handle it. Still with it now, our Lab. Into the zone. Poked away. Postma on it again. Tried to chip it forward. Capello had it for a second as it goes behind the goal line. Lab still with it. Back to Postma at the point. Postma fed it down to Burns as that one's broken up. Burns with a nice takeaway as Parker would have had a golden chance there. Burns in his own end. Uses some space. Nice edge work there to get into the zone. Tries to go for the through the legs to a dangle there, and it's broken up. Back the other way. Cheema with it. They fire a shot. It goes high off the glass. Comes all the way out of the zone off the deflection from Burns. Postma with it again. Lays it off. Looking for an option. Have to cycle around. Wiener trying to get there. Has Spitzenagel with him. Wiener still with it. Dumps it down low. Lindenworth going down to get it. Gets tangled up with Deneen as he's able to take it away. Deneen. Hard pass across. Laying it off. Cheema with it. Send it across. That one gets deflected wide. Lab with it. Trying to poke it forward. It's broken up. Pirtle. Walks the blue line. Walks in. Looking for options. Has LeBanc with him. LeBanc fires one, and that one goes off the side of the net. LeBanc on it again. Over to Deneen. Cycling now Cheema. Back to Deneen at the point. Deneen walks down low. Pulls up. Has to cycle back around. Deneen tried to throw one in front, but it was broken up off the skate. Deneen down low looking for the wraparound. Not able to get the shot off. Deneen again. Cycling. Looking for a shot option. Feeds it across to Pirtle. Not able to get the shot. That one loose in the crease. Bobbled around, and Lab comes away with it. What an effort there by the Lab defenders. Is back the other way. Lindenwood. That one goes wide. LeBanc on it again. Cheema trying to get back in this game. Down by 5. Pirtle. Looking for an option. Decides to turn back around, skate back to the point. Pirtle to LeBanc. Not able to handle the pass. LeBanc up to the point. They have Stark on the other side. Looking for an option. Stark gets it back, but it's poked away. Back the other way. Lab on the breakaway chance, and that one goes wide. That was the number 24 of Drew Fortescue of Boston College. Wasn't able to bury that one. 11:13 left to go here in this second period. LeBanc with it. Tries to dangle by Postma, but he does a good job to close him out. Lab back the other way. They lay it across. Looking for a shot. Rubin with it. He fires that one, and it's saved by Kai. LeBanc with it. Has some room. Looking for options. Looking for the shot, and he scores. Kevin LeBanc. What a shot there. Making it a 6-2 game with 10:45 left to go here in the second. Off the face-off, won by Cheema. In their own end. Ribellotti sends it across. Still with it now, Cheema. Across the blue line, try to go back to Ribellotti. Sent down low. Fugu is there. Tried to play it back up to the point, but it's taken away by Lab. Rubin with it. Has Sedlak with him. Rubin across to Sedlak. That one goes off the side of the net as Kai makes the save. Pass in front. Rubin's there. Big save by Kai. That one played out up to LeBanc again. LeBanc has Fugu. LeBanc walking around, trying to get an option. Goes into the corner, looking in front. Has Deneen there on the backhand. Deneen looking for a pass. Goes back to LeBanc. LeBanc again. Has to pull up. Goes down low, looking for a pass or a shot. That one gets saved by Kenny as Lab come away with it. Not for long as LeBanc is there. He sends it back in. Kenny decides to play it around. That pass nearly broken up, but Sedlak is there. Sedlak tries to go by, doesn't have enough speed, as the defenseman had a good angle as LeBanc gets it back. Has Fugu again, tries to go by Postma. Tries to power move it to the net, but not able to get all of it on the shot. Burns with it now. Plays to Postma. Postma back to Burns. Burns feeds it across, tries to go to Postma on the deflection, but it was saved. LeBanc again. Up to Yurchuk. Yurchuk looking to go to LeBanc, but it's knocked away. Lab with it again. Big shot there, saved by Kai. Deneen on it. Deneen looking for an option. Opts to skate in himself, uses his room. Crosses up with Yurchuk. Yurchuk into the zone. Nice little job to shake off the stick check as that one goes right through the slot again, and it's broken up. Nice little move to get on through by Lab. Looking for the behind the back, and it goes over the bar. Man, that would have been a spectacular goal if that had gone in. Wow. Burns with it. Lays it back, looking for Postma. Pass just too far forward. With it again. Lab down low. Taken away by Yurchuk. Yurchuk gets it back 3-on-1 now. How's Parker with him? Parker with it, feeds it across, and that one goes off the pipe. Burns on it again, lays it off. Back to Burns. Burns looking for a shot, fed it back across, and it goes wide. Burns on it again. That puck gets deflected. That one down low looking for Burns a second time as he's still fighting for it in the corner. Burns up to the point. Nice little head fake there to draw into the slot. Looking for an option. Have to cycle back up to the point. Find it across. That one fit in front and it's blocked away. Still with it is Burns into the zone. Has to cycle back. Nearly had it poked away, but he's able to keep it. Finding it across, looking for the shot, and a big save by Kai as he holds on and will get a whistle. Off the face-off, Cheema with it. They try and wrap it all the way around, playing it to Parker, but it's broken up down low. Spitzenagel with it, dumps it in. Stark goes back to track it down. Behind his net. Looking for the long pass up to Capello. He's able to get a stick on it as Kenny comes way out of his net to play that puck. Spitzenagel with it. Has Lindenworth with him. Spitzenagel splits the defenders and scores. What a goal by Spitzenagel. Greg Spitzenagel of the Philadelphia Rebels of the NAHL. What a move to get through the defenders, making it a 7-2 game with 6:27 left to go here in the second period. Cheema with the face-off win. Deneen with it. Plays it across. Tried to find Capello. Back to Deneen now. Cheema with it. Back to Capello. He streaks into the zone. Capello with it. Nice little backhand toe drag. Tried to fake out Kenny, but lost the puck. Lindenworth plays it across. Back down low. Over to Wiener, but it was broken up. Pirtle with it now. Pirtle to Capello. Tries to go to Pirtle, but it's broken up. Lab still with it. Looking for some options down below the goal line. They try to go back to Sedlak. Back up to the point. McKinsley with it. McKinsley cycles around. Has Rubin. Down low at the hash marks. Rubin cycling around. Looking for an option. Goes back to Sedlak at the point. Sedlak Not able to get anything on the shot as Pirtle had it for a second, but it's taken away by McKinsley. Uses his long reach to cycle that one around to Rubin. Rubin with it. Tried to feed it across, but it's broken up. Into the zone now. Cheema with it. Cycling around. They get the shot off. Goes up off the high glass. Still in the zone. Deneen with it. Fires one on it. Kenny makes the save and holds on to it. Lab with it in their own end. Up to McKinley. Nice little move to cut by. Back to Rubin. Rubin with it. Lays it back, looking for a pass across. They were looking for Sedlak for the one-timer. Already has 2 goals tonight. Horseshoe able to keep it in. Played it back down low. Sedlak feeds it in front of McKinley. Tried to play it across for Rubin, but it was broken up. Deneen over to Fugu. Lets that one go into the zone. Pirtle was there as Kenny plays it off the glass. Still in. Stark with it. Has Pirtle on the other side. Stark looking for an option, but it's broken up by McKinley. Fugu with it. Puts the shot on, and Kenny flashes the leather. Seven to 2, the score so far with just under 4 minutes left to go here in the second. Stark with it. Tried to feed it back down low, but it's broken up. Lab into the zone. Lafreniere into the zone. Plays it across. Finds Burns streaking, and it's saved by Kai. LeBanc takes his time. Gets it back. Open ice. LeBanc with it. He rings one off the post. You might have been able to hear that ping on the broadcast. That was very, very loud. Postma with it. Puts a shot on. That one gets redirected wide. Burns still with it now. Burns streaks into the low slot, but it gets deflected. Stark had it for a second. Now he gets it back behind his own goal. Yurchuk trying to use his speed. Gets by Lafreniere. Yurchuk with it. Lays up, looking for options. Robilotti down low. Cycling below the goal line. Tried to go back up to the point, but it's broken up. Lafreniere back the other way. Has Burns with him. Tries to feed him on the saucer pass, but it's broken up by Cheema. Lafreniere again. Behind the back pass, turnaround pass. Down low, that one's saved by Kai. LeBanc with it. Over to Yurchuk. Uses some space, cuts into the slot, fires one, and it goes deflected into the netting for a whistle with 2:26 left to go in the second. Cheema with Lab with a 7-2 lead. A tough task for Cheema to come back down by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go here in the second, and an entire third to go. Still a lot of hockey left, obviously. But 5 goals can swing just like that. Into the zone. Lab tried to send it around. They do. Wiener with it, looking for options. Cycles around at the circle, sends it in close. Lindenworth is there, and that one squeaks through Kai and makes it 8-2. LeBanc wins the faceoff. Deneen with it. Tries to go to LeBanc. LeBanc dances through a bunch of players. Still has the puck. Managed to just get the shot off, and it goes back up to the point. LeBanc again. Takes it on his own. That one goes wide. That was a blast from LeBanc. Taken away by Lab. Not for long. LeBanc is there. Lab trying to get it out, and they do. Lindenworth with it. Sends it across over to Wiener. Tried to find Spitzenagel, but it's taken away. Deneen up to LeBanc. LeBanc walks in. Opts to shoot, and that one goes wide. Deneen on it again. Up to LeBanc. Back to Deneen. Deneen into the zone. Tries to go back to LeBanc, but it's broken up. Sedlak. Foot race with Stark. Sedlak there fires a shot. It goes wide. Stark still on it. Feeds that one up to LeBanc. LeBanc pulls up at the point. Tries to play a pass, but it gets broken up. Sedlak with it. Has Rubin and McKinsley with him. Sedlak over to McKinsley, but it's broken up. Back to Sedlak, and it goes over his stick. Back the other way. Cheema. Yurchuk with it. Tries to dance through. Not able to get the shot off. Had the pull up. Sends it back to Stark. Stark has it poked away. Deneen with it. Able to keep it in at the point. Deneen tried to go to Yurchuk, but it's broken away. Taken by Sedlak. All on his own. Sedlak with it. Bobbles the puck. As McKinsley was talking to him. Wasted opportunity there by Lab to go up by another one. Parker with it. Fires a shot. It's saved by Kenny. Final 15 seconds left to go here of the second period. Lab into the zone. Bouncing puck gets knocked away. Capello with it. 5 seconds left to go. Looking to shoot. 2 seconds left. A big save by Kenny right at the buzzer, and that will do it for the second period. Score 8-2 after 2 in favor of Lab Elite Hockey. A very, very strong period once again from Lab. Either way, we're going to step aside and take a very short break. When we come back, we'll have some more Jersey Pro League action. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey, presented by the Breakout Sports Broadcasting. It is an 8-2 game so far in favor of Lab Elite Hockey here at the JPL opening night of the Jersey Pro League. First game of the Jersey Pro League as well for the 2023 season, as we'll get an icing here on Cheema as that puck will come all the way back down. I mentioned it before the broadcast, but if you don't know what the JPL is, if you've just tuned in, the JPL is otherwise known as the Jersey Pro League. It is the only professional summer hockey league in New Jersey for New Jersey, made up of college and pro players. 4-on-4 hockey. It started more or less as just a way to stay warm and train with some friends over the summer and some former teammates, but has now turned into what you're seeing here today, a professional league. In close, Lab get the shot off, and that one gets saved by Kai. Burns still with it in the zone. Lafreniere down low, looking for options. Takes the shot, and that one goes wide. Sharp angle. Really had no pass option either as Kenny comes out to play it. Dangerous pass there from Kenny up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere to Ruben. Lays it back. Lafreniere with it. Plays it back. First shoot, takes the shot, and it's saved by Kai. LeBanc with it. Has Deneen with him. LeBanc tries to get it to Deneen. Not able to get the shot off, and LeBanc scores. Off the rebound, LeBanc puts it home as Kenny lost his glove there as well. Making it an 8-3 game. 16:43 left to go. Here in the third period. Off the faceoff. One back by Lab. Lindenworth with it. Plays it across to Postma. Spitzenagel with it now. Takes the shot. Saved by Kai. That one loose. Saved by Kai again. And he's going to play it out to Deneen. Deneen, long stretch pass for LeBanc. Foot race. LeBanc still with it. Uses it. Just puts the shot on and it goes wide. Deneen not able to keep it in. Lindenworth with it. Has Postma. Plays it across. Postma with it. Tries to go back to Lindenworth. He does. Back across and it's knocked away wide. Deneen takes his space in the neutral zone. Plays it back to LeBanc. LeBanc to Deneen. That one down low, in close, off the side of the net. That was for Fugu. Big save there by Kenny to rub Fugu off. Into the zone now, Lab with it. Cycle it back down low. We're looking for Spitzenagel, are able to get it to him. Still with it, in the low slot, walks in all on his own, tried to put that one back to his forehand, but it was broken up. Yurchuk into the zone, plays it down low, looking for a shot. That one gets saved by Kenny. Big save there on Pirtle by Kenny. Yurchuk with it. Has some space in the neutral zone, pulls up. Plays it across into the zone. Cheema with it, back to Yurchuk. Broken up by McKinley. In the zone, McKinley takes it all on his own, but finally has it taken away by Fugu. Fugu tries to dump in, able to get by Wiener, but he's able to get that puck back right away. McKinley with it. Walks in, takes the shot. Big save there by Kai with the pad. McKinley again, sends it across. Sedlak's there, puts the shot on, and it's saved. Sedlak still with it. Walks around, dances into the slot, feeds it down low for Wiener, and it goes off his stick. Yurchuk in his own end. Nice little dangle there to send that one up the ice. Still with it. Cheema in the zone. Feed it back to Yurchuk, and it's saved by Kenny. And we'll get another whistle. Kenny, a very impressive outing here tonight. A lot of big saves for the Reading Royals goaltender. Stark with it. Broken up by Lafreniere. Back the other way. On the breakaway chance. He fires that one over the bar. Back to Ruben. Ruben, nice little move. Big save by Kai, and he's going to hold on to it. Only for a second, though, as Cheema are going to play it. Ruben picks it off in the zone. Tried to go back, but it's broken up again. Cheema able finally to get it out. Yurchuk with it. tried to wrap around the pass. They're able to get it back. Yurchuk again, looking for options. Yurchuk wrapping around, trying to find one of his players. Finally, now Cheema gets onto the puck, but it's picked off by Lab. Lafreniere into the zone. Feeds it across. Burns there, tried to put one 5-hole, but a big save by Kai. Pirtle back the other way, has Cabello with him. That one saved by Kenny, and he plays it with the glove quickly. Lafreniere with it into the zone. That one goes off the outside of the pipe. Almost went by Kai there. Still with it, Lafreniere into the zone. Puts one over the bar. Spitzenagel with it. Burns crashes in to try and keep that puck in, but it's taken out by Capello. Capello with it. Fires that one into Kenny's chest, and he's going to hold on to it with 12:43 left to go in the third. Off the draw, won by Lab. Nearly had it taken away, and they do. Parker with it down low, goes behind the goal. Tries to wrap it back for Capello, but he gets tied up with a Lab player, and it's taken away. Lindenworth with it, had himself pickpocketed as Cheema get it back. That pass not able to connect on Parker's stick as Kenny comes out to play it. Lindenworth with it again. Into the zone. They feed it across the Postma. In the slot. He fires that one off the pads. Puck back the other way. In front, Parker with it. Got a stick, and it goes crashing into the net. No goal, says the referee, as it got by Kenny. As the net came off. They give each other a high five. Hey, you okay? Make sure they're both all right after that collision. So no goal on the play. Score will stay 8-3 with just under 12 left to go here in the third. Lab able to win the draw, but LeBanc is there. That one nearly went in as an own goal off the skate of a Lab player. LeBanc fighting hard for that puck. Nearly potted it there, but regardless, Lab get it back again off the draw. Sedlak with it. Bouncing puck taken away by Deneen. Deneen has LeBanc. Deneen decides to keep it, puts the shot, it goes off the crossbar. At the point, LeBanc able to keep it in. Feeds it across. Stark with it. Tried to go to Deneen, wasn't able to handle it. Stark on it again, though. Over to Deneen. Deneen tries to play to LeBanc, but it's broken up. McKinsley back the other way now. Fugu, the lone man back. McKinsley puts it on and it's saved. Fugu with it. Tried to go to Stark off the boards, but it's broken up by McKinsley. Now taken back by Deneen. Deneen to LeBanc. LeBanc has Fugu. Uses him as a screen. Tries to go back to Deneen. And he has to wrap it back around. Has Roboletti in front, but it's sticked away. That one lifting up and out. Lafreniere with it. Fires that one in onto Kai. Who's going to play that one? Up to LeBanc. Has Deneen. Lays it off for him. Deneen has to cycle back around. Nice little pass to Fugu down low, looking for the shot, and he puts it over the bar and out of play. Great chance there for Team Cheema. Just not able to bury it. Faceoff will stay in the Lab zone. Burns and Yurchuk on the draw as Burns is able to win it back. Rubin lost the puck. LeBanc is there, tries to bury it, but Kenny with a big save in close. Lafreniere back the other way. Lafreniere with it. Drives to the net. That one goes off the post. Yurchuk to LeBanc to Yurchuk. Back to LeBanc again. LeBanc with it. Walks in. Toe drag. Big save by Kenny. Still loose. That one saved by Kenny again on the slide back across. Gets a rise out of his teammates on the bench. Lafreniere over to Burns. Not able to handle the bouncing puck. Robeletti with it down low. Decides to keep it. Plays it across. With it again is Yurchuk. Crosses up with LeBanc. Yurchuk tried to go through the legs on the dangle. Still able to keep it, though. Yurchuk with it. Tried to cycle it back around. No one was there. Yurchuk again into the slot. LeBanc is there. Bouncing puck, and he scores. Hat trick for Kevin LeBanc. Making it an 8-4 game. Still a lot of time left to get 4 goals back. 9:20. 9:19, I should say, left to go. Left in the third period. Puck goes in to the Cheema end. Stark goes back to get it. Stark. Yurchuk with it now. Crosses up with Pirtle. Yurchuk into the slot. Tries to find Pirtle. Not able to bury it. 5-hole. Pirtle had it for a second, but it's taken back by Lafreniere. Into the zone. Top slot. That one goes off the pipe. Cheema with it. Through the neutral zone. Cross the lab blue line. Trying to go back to Yurchuk. They find him. Yurchuk hounded by Postma and Lafreniere as Postma is going to try and beat Yurchuk out. Lafreniere with it now. Send it across, looking for the shot. Maybe the wraparound chance, but Lab lost the puck. Stark's there, trying to get the puck back. He does. Long pass across. Cheema with it. Yurchuk there as well as Pirtle. Yurchuk with it. That one goes off the blocker of Kenny. Pirtle wraps it around. Kenny comes out to play it. Nearly taken back by Yurchuk as Burns wraps that one around. Lindenworth with it. Has Spitzenagel behind him. Lindenworth puts one on and he scores. Off the pipe and in, making it a 9-4 game. Puck won back by Cheema off the face-off. Tried to go to Capello there, but it's broken up. Lindenworth with it again. Tried to go for the through-the-legs dangle, but it's broken up. Still in the zone, though. Sent across. Lindenworth with it. Trying to center it right in front. Was looking for Spitzenagel, but he wasn't there. Fugu back the other way. Has Parker with him. Tried to find him, but the pass was behind him. As taken back by Spitzenagel now. Up to Wiener. Wiener into the zone to Lindenworth. He puts it on. Tried to go for the deflection, but it goes wide. At the point, they set one on. Lindenworth was there looking for the deflection, but it went out. Still with it now. Lindenworth still fighting for the puck. Spitzenagel still there. Poked away by Capello. Had it for a second as it was poked by a Lab player as Lindenworth gets it back. Lab trying to reset here as Parker pokes that one into the zone. Parker trying to cycle it around. Still there. Parker feeds one on rebound chase. That one goes just wide of the net. Postma with it. Froschut with it. Now Ruben. Ruben puts a shot on and it's sticked away by Kai. Sedlak there. He cycles it down low. Back to the point for Sedlak. Has Ruben with him. Sedlak trying to go by the defender. That's Deneen as he's able to break it up. With it again. Cheema try to find Deneen as that puck goes all the way down to Kenny. Rubin with it. That one goes off the boards, picked off by Cheema, but only for a second. Rubin with it again, has McKinsley with it. Rubin fires wide. Deneen crosses the blue line. Drives to the net with the power move, but not able to handle the puck. Deneen still with it. Into the circle, over to the slot. LeBanc with a blast, and Kenny with a great save. LeBanc looking for his 4th of the night. What a blast there on the one-timer. Sedlak with it. Tries to play that forward to McKinsley. Still with it, looking for an option. No one was in front as that one comes out of the zone. Lab with it, play it up to Sedlak. Download a for shoot. Sends it across. McKinsley with it. LeBanc into the zone. Tries to fire one. Not able to do so. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. Battery ran out on the camera. Did not see that one happening. Either way, we get a whistle with 3:54 left to go. Once again, apologies about the technical difficulties. Night number 1, you kind of expect something to happen always. Always a possibility. Regardless, Postma with the face-off win. Lafreniere with it into the zone. Has Burns behind him. Lafreniere tries to drive to the net, but it's broken up. LeBanc with it. Crosses the blue line. Tries to go by Lafreniere, but he's able to get it back with his skate. Goes by LeBanc. Lafreniere into the zone. Fires a shot, and it's gloved down by Kai. He decides to play it. Yurchuk through the neutral zone, across the blue line, nearly had it poked away, but he's able to keep it. Goes back to Stark. Stark tries to find Yurchuk in front, but wasn't able to get a stick to it. Yurchuk still there fighting for it. LeBanc with it now. Has to get pushed back around by Postma. Stark with it. Uses an angle. Goes down low to Yurchuk. Yurchuk looking in front. No options there. He turns it back around. Yurchuk across to Stark. Down low again. Cheema with it, wrapping it around. Looking for options. Goes to Stark. Stark fires one off the glove of Kenny. Stark still with it. Back down low. Yurchuk cycling. Drives into the slot. Had it poked away. Still gets it back, though, on the backhand. Looking for an option. LeBanc not able to fire that one, and it's blocked in front by Postma. Still with it. Yurchuk. LeBanc fires wide on the one-timer. LeBanc has it poked away by Lafreniere. Foot race back the other way. Lafreniere with it. Stark with the block with the stick. Still with it now, Cheema. 2 minutes left to go here in the third. A 10-4 game. Yurchuk with it. Tried to play it down low, but it's broken up. Burns tried to get a stick on it, but it's going to go all the way down. No icing on the play, didn't make it far enough. Yurchuk with it again. Lays it back. Cheema into the zone, looking for some options. They play it across. We're looking for Pirtle, but weren't able to find him. He's still with it now. Tries to go to Yurchuk. That one in front, in the slot. It goes over the bar. Lab with it, up to Lindenworth. He dumps in. Kai comes out to play it. Spitzenagle's there. Lays it to Wiener. Wiener into the zone. Below the goal line, he cycles it down low. Has Lindenworth with him. Lindenworth over to Spitzenagel. Didn't want to shoot on the backhand. Tries to go back to the point as it's taken away. Yurchuk there, not able to get to the puck. Still with it, though. Cheema into the zone. Looking for a shot. They fire that one wide. Bouncing puck comes out at the blue line. Under a minute left to go here of the third period of play between Team Cheema and Lab Elite Hockey. They walk in, and that one goes wide on the poke check there from Kenny. About 30 seconds left to go here in the third. A 10-4 game. Spitzenagel with it. Has Ruben with him, 2-on-1. Ruben with it, opts to shoot, he scores. Makes it 11-4 with 19 seconds left to go. Face-off won by Cheema. Yurchuk skates into the zone. Still with it, dances around, throws that one wide. Picked away by Lab, and they'll just skate out the final 5 seconds or so here. So Lab will win the first game of the 2023 JPL season. They will win 11-4 over Team Cheema. Regardless, a great first game here for the Jersey Pro League 2023 season between Lab Elite and Team Cheema. Final score 11-4. Either way, we are going to take a short break here before we have game number 2 of the night, also broadcasted here on twitch.tv, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting. My name's Carl Pascal. We'll see you in a few minutes.